10K is better than no K. Bingo bag. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for coming in for another video. We're going to open another little bundle of joy here. This is a jewelry bag, jewelry jar. They're one and the same. Basically $40, and it's fairly heavy. I would say it weighs at least 2 pounds. So start it and see what we find. I hope you enjoy looking at jewelry as much as I do. That's exactly what we do here in this channel. And we often find real treasure, and I am talking diamonds, precious metals, designer names, and all of that wonderful thing. And we do have to decipher through some trash. So if you love the excitement of the hunt, you have arrived at the right place. It is a very tightly wrapped one, so I'm going to be extra careful not to tear anything or cut into any strands here. Tough job. It's a, oh, I see some abalone. It is not for everyone, as you can see by many of the wonderful, thoughtful comments in my comment section. I honestly don't understand why people watch if they can't stand looking through the trash. That's the whole premise here. We look through the trash to find treasure. If it was the other way, we'd be shopping at Neiman's, right? All right, so here is the wonderful abalone. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Let's see what that is. That looks like a chunky necklace for sure. Let's put some of this aside so you're not distracted by everything else on the side. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, I like that bracelet too. And here's a locket stringing around. Okay, I'm happy already. Look how pretty this is. This is Coldwater Creek. Guarantee you this necklace sold for more than double what I paid for the entire bag. If you're familiar with Coldwater Creek, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's a nice, long, fabulous piece. I really love that. And I love the way it actually looks like a little oyster shell or something in the shape of it. Kind of an egg shape there. Very nice. Coldwater Creek winner. Absolute winner. Often their pieces are sterling and genuine gems. Not say sterling anywhere, but it's absolutely beautiful. Again, definitely over double the price of the entire bag right there. Jingle bell thing. This is so pretty. I love the red and green. That is just darling. We saw this Victorian bracelet last time. Isn't that beautiful? Simple little jingle bell bracelet. Very pretty. I love it. Again, you may know me enough to know that though I do love Christmas jewelry and everything of that nature, red and green does not always bring me moods of Christmas. It actually brings me a Gucci mood. I love, love, love red and green. This is beautiful. These are shell pieces. These are kind of a enameled metal, black. It looks like it, let me see if it's not broken. Yeah, it needs well, it needs to just be linked. Not a problem. There it goes. It's a nice long one too. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, that's a nice one. Nice and long. Doubled up as well is beautiful. Oh, this is the pretty locket. Look at this. This has pearls on it. Look at that pretty bail design. Snaps nicely. Green, not genuine pearls, but beautiful. They look like freshwater pearls. Let me see what the tag tells us. Looks like silver tone. It's beautiful. Oh, it's Avon. A little Avon. That's nice. I love the design on that. jar. This is a very nice jar, and we've only looked at, what, 3 things? I am really impressed with this bag, but they're faux. And look at that little brush design in the back, sort of a linen finish there. Love that, and I really love the way they put that there. It gives it a nice antique look. Oh, something green. Something green and jade-like in color, which I adore. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. And crystals. Oh, what a pretty design. Let's take it out of this tangulation here. Not for the faint of heart, these bags. I tell you, not everyone appreciates the value here, but I certainly do. I love jewelry. I've loved it all my life. Can't even describe it. Many people think I fake it. Many people think I do it just to sell it, and I honestly don't. I don't even sell on here, but I do sell on Facebook and on whatnot. And honestly, sometimes I literally have to bargain with myself to let go of some of these things. That's how much I love jewelry, but I know I could not wear it all in 3 lifetimes. So, no, there's no faking my love for jewelry whatsoever. All right, you sat through that tangulation with me. Thank you. This is so pretty and heavy, and they're just beautiful. I don't know, they might just be green glass of sorts. That's what it's looking like to me. Under the loop as well. It does appear a little porous, but I wouldn't dare say it's jade. Really does look like an imitation. Maybe even dyed chalcedony or something. It's just beautiful though. That is just a darling piece. I love it. I love the pin set. I've always loved that. I like the graduation on the stones as well. We start with some small, round, and then we go into some barrels, larger barrels there, and all of the crystals are in the right place. It appears to all be symmetrical and quite beautiful, I might say. I love that. That's going to be worn before it's sold for sure. Oh, look at this. Tiger eye. That looks like it came off of something, though. It's so sad. We've got a vintage. This is kind of a melon carved faux pearl. All of these appear to be acrylic. Beautiful champagne color. A long piece, very long. That's a very pretty piece. I like it doubled, more than short. And if you wanted to triple it, it would probably have to be done with a shortener, which is like a little attachment that you put on each end. And then it hooks on kind of like a makeshift clasp. Just beautiful. I do like that. This is probably where the tiger eye came from, is all I can say. Is some sort of pendant, very heavy. I guess the necklace is in there, but that's pretty interesting. Joy, success, faith. Really cute necklace. Bracelet. Wait, what is this? Or some kind of horse. A faux turquoise, looks like dyed howlite. Beautiful rhinestone horseshoe across a heart. Oh, a beautiful crystal, square one. An arrow. Another little piece of, this one looks like wild horse actually. Very pretty. Just love the chain on it too. It's really nice. It's a little dot chain. Seems a little heavy for the thin chain, but maybe someone married it. Shell. Looks like it needs some cleaning. It's got some blister pearls in there. I think somebody took one off. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. It does need a little bit of cleaning to it. I like this. This is really pretty. Very cool. Wood piece with some inlay on it. Very interesting piece. Okay, we have a watch that will also probably go into a crafter lot. 925. It's a gold clad 925 earring. A little acrylic, kind of blackened and sort of a citrine color. Another stretch here. Metallic finish on that. Oh wow, look at these big mod earrings. Some sort of plastic. Very pretty. I like those. I really, really do. They are huge. Very nice. Then we have kind of a Mardi Gras quality pearl here. I'll put these in a crafter lot as well. Such a pretty strand here. This is a stretch bracelet. Very pretty in this crystal blue. A ring. A little faux turquoise. Adjustable. Olympic Festival, Houston, Texas. U.S. Olympic. We got a match to these pretty earrings, and these are tiger eye faux pearls. Really nice. Yeah, those are nice. It looks like brass. What does it say? Rome? No. Could it say brownie? Oh my gosh, it does. It says brownie. It's a vintage Girl Scout bracelet. You know, Girl Scout things do sell well on eBay. So if you run into something like this, be sure and list it. I could very easily fix this. And collectors pay really good money for them. Don't think it's gold. It looks like brass, and it's not magnetic. See the magnet? Not magnetic on here, so we'll test it. Maybe it's gold filled. Very cute. Has anyone ever seen anything like this? I remember the Girl Scout jewelry. I do. I always wanted some. I never got any. Mom didn't spring for any. I don't remember something like this. Let me know if you do. It's really cute. It says brownie. I love it. That is so cute. Brownie. That is interesting. And here is a clover. Looks like it's full of verdigris though. I may have to just, I almost want to take this off of here because this is not full of verdigris and this is stamped. And this chain is, let me see what it says. It looks like it might say 925. Okay, I can't read it, but I'm definitely testing it. It could be 925. It could be, what's that? 585, which would make it 14K. This is so crazy. But this goes to show you how people marry things. And it might just be scratches too. I may just be too hopeful. But that's what I see. So I will be testing it. I will report back. I'm definitely pulling it off of this. It just snapped right off. I'm definitely taking it off of this verdigris encrusted. Proves my point from the short I put out this week and from these jars in general where people are very critical and say everything is junk. Okay. Just leave the junk to Thelma. Leave the junk to those who want to look through it. This is a beautiful pair of earrings here. Well, one earring, some amethyst dangles. Just never know what's going to be in here. And they do marry a lot of things, so I'm going to test that. It's possible to turn out gold. It can't hurt to test it, right?
10K is better than no K. Bingo bag.
Little chain. It looks very interesting. Here's a gold chain. Another magnet. Magnets everywhere. These are actually magnets, see? Not magnetized on this one either, so I will test this little bit of gold here. If that's not some scrappy gold, we can turn to cash. sterling hook, it looks like. They're usually sterling when they're flat like that. This is 925. They're not of any real significant monetary value other than I can use it to replace one that has been lost. And the magnet test is only the beginning. I will absolutely acid test it. That's just a preliminary. And you will see gold buyers do the same thing when I've taken scrap gold, broken gold, broken things. I never scrap things that are actually jewelry, ever. They run a magnet through it before they test it in their high-powered machines. This is pretty. Look at this little knot. Looks like a Monet. Monet even has an interesting clasp. In good condition on the pendant part, but the chain looks a little bit like it needs a cleaning. So cute. Look at that little knot. It's a Monet, all caps on that. Love that. It's just a nice simple knot. Here's the other sterling hook. I don't know what people were doing here, but save those. By the way, if you're enjoying the videos so far, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you've yet to subscribe, please do so today. Little piece of broken jewelry. This is a little fashion piece. Kind of sparkly. Looks like confetti in there. Orange. I love orange. These are glass. So it's a nice piece. I like the coral color. I do. Just needs a little untangling. Acrylic. Blue, sort of a lapis blue. Both of these are acrylic. Maybe these were like those twist beads that were popular in the 80s. I don't know. Okay, we have a key ring. Looks like it says Italy probably in the back. No, it says Creed, and Creed does sterling, but it doesn't say Creed sterling, so we'll have to test it. St. Christopher, protect me, it says. And I know Creed does sterling, but this one just says Creed. We'll have to test it. But do look for the religious design house that does a lot of sterling silver, including rosaries. Cute. This looks like that kinetic toy, those desk toys. That's what it reminds me of. This is really pretty. We have black, blackened metal, gold tone, and silver tone. Yeah, that's a nice piece. I like that, and it's kinetic at all. Moves in very nice condition as well. Don't see a maker on it, but I like that. I really do. Oh my gosh, these are like the biggest tassel earrings I've ever seen. Wow. Those are huge. They just need a little wash and blow. A blowout. They do, and people do wear these. They are still in stores and very popular. But these look messy right now. Little child's piece from Claire's. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. I have to take that to my granddaughter when I see her. It's gold tone. It looked kind of bronzy, but I think it's just gold tone. The chain looks like just a base metal as well. Last tone to it. I thought it was a little heavier. No mark on it that I see. What do you call this? Do you call it coral? Many people do. I know it's kind of that color, but to me, coral is always a little bit redder. This is just mandarin orange. Acrylic piece, pretty. Okay, this is a cool scarab bracelet. I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like a very simple design. The closure is just a hook and eye here. What do you think that is? It feels like, I don't know, it could be an organic element. I can't really see the Schrager lines right now. Let me look through or it could just be, looks like bone. It really looks more like bone to me. See, it doesn't have sugar lines. It's got more of those deeper type of grooves and looks like a porous material. It's beautiful. I like the design. A base metal of sorts, but that's a nice find. I really like it. I think it's made very nicely. I like the monotone on it. And it is carved. These are carved. Have metal inlay. Pretty. Okay, let's see what this bracelet is. This looks like a nice costume piece. I don't think it's silver or anything. Sticking to the hinge, quite strongly to the hinge, but it's not sticking here. We'll have to test this one too, because this one's possibly sterling. I don't know, but it's fabulous, isn't it? This one with some acid testing on it. It really looks rich. Looks like the color is sterling. It could be heavily plated. I have been wrong and I have been right. And we won't know until we test it, right? And we are going to test that pretty thing and clean it, because even if it's silver tone or silver plated, it's beautiful. And 2 single earrings. More single earrings. A little bracelet. Look at those. Wonderful cone crystals there. These appear to be faux pearls. Look at that. I like that. I think that's really nice. Oh, by the way, the rings I'm wearing today, if you're interested in knowing, this is that wonderful faux amethyst. This is all acrylic enamel rhinestone. Just a fun ring I picked up at the Goodwill recently. I really do love it. That doesn't sit flat because it kind of tilts forward. I love that. This is the Dragon sterling ring. I did test it as sterling, and my James Avery in gold and silver brutalist design. Oh wow, look at this vintage piece with a little purple rhinestone, and it's an L. That is so cute. I'll have to put a little bail on it, get it cleaned up, and bring it to my auction over on Facebook. If you're interested in it on Facebook, you'll have to join my private auction group. It's free of charge, but it is members only, so please see the description box on that here below the video. And I do sell on Whatnot as well on Wednesdays. And if you ever see anything in these unbaggings, don't hesitate to email me with a screenshot or a timestamp, and I'd be glad to give you a price on things if you're so inclined to do that. What is this? It looks a little bit bent up. I don't know what happened. Maybe it got untwisted or twisted. I don't know. Actually has seen better days. But that's how I do it here. I don't sell directly with auctions on the channel. I just do the channel for entertainment and fun. And this is a cool watch. I love the white face watches. They're one of my favorite. Very easy to read. By the same brand, imitation leather. I really need to sell a watch lot very soon. This green bead necklace is beautiful. I layer this up. Oh yeah. Isn't that cute? This is so pretty. It just kind of drapes and ropes effortlessly. I love it. Probably wear this a little shorter though. Bring it up a little shorter. Oh, that is so cute. That's a beautiful color. That green is amazing. Beautiful shade of green, isn't it? I think so too. Little rhinestone, just a little costume piece, but how fun are these? Very pretty. They're not quite even a rose gold. They're very pale but beautiful. I love big earrings that have no weight. These giant tassels on costume pieces in a nice red. Looks like it has imitation, well, it's a marcasite type. I love that deep red. Cute. Can you see the little marcasites? They're probably just acrylic, but nice imitation, I will say. Cool. This looks like some kind of base metal too, but The construction is just so cool. And it looks like blue stones. One of them's even lost its color, so obviously they're glass, colored glass, I would think. Panel bracelet. Aw, what a bummer. Yeah, it looks like it tore off. And there's a stone missing too. That's a really interesting piece. Looks like something from India or something. In just a base metal. That would have been a cute bracelet. And we are ready for March with a little shamrock brooch. This looks like composite turquoise. This looks like the genuine deal. Yeah, I would say composite turquoise on this. And looks like liquid silver. And by composite, I mean that they take genuine turquoise and they grind it up with stabilizers and things that will allow it to be cut into wonderful shapes. And I would say a good portion of today's turquoise, especially if you see a very high polish on it, you can more or less conclude that it is composite turquoise. Doesn't take anything away from the beauty, but many people really do want to know natural from composite. Make sure that your merchant is reputable and knows. And if they don't know, they should say they don't. This is marked sterling. So it is a sterling necklace. Bingo. I'm going to say this is a bingo. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that is liquid silver. So the finding does indeed say sterling on it. We will test the chain as well. It feels like very good liquid silver. Many liquid silver pieces, and these are basically bugle beads made of, when I say liquid silver, and I know many of you know, but many of you don't, I'm referring to the tiny little bugle beads that make up this chain. And they are sterling if they are indeed liquid silver. We will test it. And this one does feel like a good quality. Many times they're oversized and they just don't have that supple, beautiful feeling of a true liquid silver. This one really does look like a nice piece. I like that a lot. Oh, look at this. This is a good little chunk of something here. I like this. Oh, wow, look at this. I don't see a maker on it. I do like it. I like the asymmetrical value here with the ring of crystals and then kind of a little wonky crystal there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I just saw a seller who was showing some crystals and she thought it was broken as well, but then it had the other side that was exactly the same. Wow, I love this. Let's take a moment to look at this. I love the brassy tone, the briolettes, the big chunks of crystal here. Look at that. Yeah, that is really nice. I hope you can see that. Aren't those nice? Topaz, they're like a quartz color. Not topaz, but smoky quartz color. I don't know if they're genuine or not. The color on the brown is definitely the color of a smoky quartz. Just gorgeous. I love that. Look at that beautiful double curve. This has been a win-win. I'm sorry, but this has definitely been a win-win so far on this jar. I am not disappointed in the least. There's single beautiful moon glow also on a crystal strand here. Just beautiful. This one is not a match to that necklace. These are acrylic and faux pearls. Vintage looking necklace. These look like little glass or jade beads. I don't hesitate to say jade when I'm looking at something that looks pretty old, because again, value is perceived, and many vintage items use jade and amber, pearls, abalone, many things in their costume pieces. So That's why I don't hesitate to say jade if I see it, more than if I see it in a vintage costume piece, than if I see it in a sterling silver ring. I honestly feel that way. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Have you run into many pieces of costume that will have genuine semi-precious gemstones? Because it was a pretty common practice in mid-century and even up to the 70s that was the case. I've spoken many times about my coworker who gave me his mother's, my late coworker who gave me his mother's costume jewelry, and she was in her 80s when almost 90, I believe, when she passed, and he was 70 when he passed. So I found beautiful amber and other things in there, and they, like he said, they were her costume pieces. The nieces and nephews had gotten the good jewelry, so to speak. So it's a common thing. It really is. These multi-strands are often a big tingle. Strands, very long, beautiful chalcedony colored glass beads, very subtle graduation too. Pretty. Oh, I love this. A little Texas bluebonnet pin. That's pretty. It's an infinite chain. Very interesting. I'll have to test that. It's very heavy. Could be sterling. No clasp on this. No clasp whatsoever. It's just an infinite chain. So I will test that and see if that's not sterling. It could just be base metal, but I always find them interesting. Many times they will have religious icon metals and things of that nature. Missing a rhinestone. Bummer. Well, that's going to go in a crafter lot. This does not appear to be vintage, or it could have been remade. I don't know. Findings they used are not quite right. They're missing some strands, so I think someone just tried to save it in some way. It is pretty anyway. It needs a little cleaning, but it's blackened, AB coated style beads. Uh-oh, a ring. Looks like a sterling ring. Let me take a good look at it. Very nice to get a sterling ring as well. Yeah, it looks like it would be a size 6. Simple design there. Can't quite make it out. Always cool to get a sterling ring. Oh, this is a cute necklace. Looks like silver tone. It looks like beads were added here. Little charms. That's cute. Long necklace. Serpentine style. Rhinestone. Rondelle looking things. These little stretch bracelets. I'll just probably put that in a crafter lot. Like some dyed howlite here. Little stretch. Get a match to these hoops. They almost look like a blonde gold now that I look at them together. Key ring with the warding off of the evil eye. Glass charm, another key ring. These are the volcanic stones, some other kind of jaspers or agates there. Nice stretch on that one still. These are earrings with very nice earrings, actually. Oh, I like these. These are pretty. These are lapis or sodalite beads. Beautiful blue, isn't it? These are likely more sodalite. I don't see any pyrite at all. But look how pretty they are. Metal tips. Beautiful. Nice design. I think they give it a nice Southwest look. Has been a pretty good bag so far, don't you think? Silver tone. Looks like silver tone. Just a little bracelet. Was hoping it was a James Avery. There it is. Kind of a pearlescent color. We did find the matching amethyst. Those are gorgeous. On gold tone. Very pretty. These are nice. Crystals and looks like magnesite. They look like magnesite. They're beautiful. Oh, what a shame that broke. That's a little jasper, some kind of insect. Beautiful moon glow and crystal earrings. To say this was a fantastic jar bag for the price of $39. I have some gold to test. I have some sterling. I have a vintage Girl Scout bracelet. Just fabulous. Honestly, I'm not in the least bit disappointed. $39.99, basically $40. And I have a lot of beautiful jewelry. I hope you enjoyed looking through it as much as I did. Please come back soon for another video. I will bring you another unbagging, unjarring very soon. I'm still working on some Thrift With Me videos as well. Give it a thumbs up if you will. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.